Hello class, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So students, welcome once again to your maths class. I, Anchal Singh, welcoming you all once again to your maths class. So class, in our previous session, as you all know, that we were doing exercise 7.1 and that we have completed as well. So now I am going to start with the next topic from the unit number, from the same chapter, that is chapter number 7. Okay, so first of all, I just write in the topic here, that is chapter number 7, factors and multiples. This is the topic. Okay, so exercise 7.1 we have already done. So now I am going to start with the next topic. So the next topic that we will start is, first of all, I'll just give you some terms that you need to know before starting with the next topic. So first is, that is prime numbers. What are prime numbers? देखिए prime numbers क्या होते हैं? A number that greater than 1 is a prime number if it has only two factors, that is 1 and number itself. तो prime numbers कौन से होते हैं बेटा? So the first one is, some terms are, that is prime numbers. So what are prime numbers? So prime numbers are those numbers, okay, so prime numbers are those numbers which have only two factors, okay, but they are greater than 1. The numbers which has only two factors, the numbers which has only two factors are known as prime numbers. Okay, so then the numbers which are जिसके सिर्फ दो ही फैक्टर्स होते हैं उनको प्राइम नंबर्स बोलते हैं. अब दो फैक्टर्स किसके उसके कैसे होंगे, क्या होंगे? या तो वो नंबर वन इज द फैक्टर ऑफ एवरी नंबर, या तो नंबर खुद. देखिए कल मैंने आपको ऑनलाइन क्लास में भी एक दिन मैंने आपको ऑनलाइन क्लास में भी एग्जांपल दी थी बेटा. सो प्राइम नंबर देखिए, ओके, इफ यू टॉक अबाउट 1, तो देखिए 1 का फैक्टर क्या है? फैक्टर ऑफ 1 इज ओनली 1. सो दिस इज नॉट अ प्राइम नंबर बिकॉज दैट मस्ट हैव ओनली टू फैक्टर्स. सिर्फ दो फैक्टर्स होंगे, तो इसका 1 है, सो दैट मीन्स 1 इज नॉट अ प्राइम नंबर. ओके, नेक्स्ट इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द 2 has only 4 factors, that is 1 and 2. 3 also has only 2 factors, 1 and 3. Okay, then 5 has only 2 factors, that is 1 and 5. 7 has 2 factors, 1 and 7. देखिए 1 सब में कॉमन है, एंड नंबर खुद, वो नंबर खुद. Okay, so that means the number which has only two factors are known as prime numbers. The first is number 1 and the second is the number itself. So these are known as prime numbers. इनको हम क्या बोलेंगे? Prime numbers. Clear? Next is composite numbers. Now if we talk about the next one, that is composite numbers. The next is composite numbers. Now what are composite numbers? A number is a composite number if it has more than two factors. एक नंबर composite number कब होगा? जब इसके दो से ज़्यादा factor होंगे. So number is a composite number if it has more than two factors. Okay? So that means prime numbers के अलावा जितने भी numbers हमारे होंगे, they all are composite number. Okay, so and 1 के अलावा देखिए 1 is not a composite number. इतने जो 1 है ना ही वो हमारा composite number है, ना ही वो हमारा prime number है. क्यों? क्योंकि 1 has only one factor, that is 1. 1 का एक ही factor है, वो भी 1. Okay, and that's why it is neither a prime number nor a composite number. So composite numbers कौन से होते हैं? The numbers which has a composite number is has are those numbers which has more than 2 factors. So what are composite numbers? The numbers which have more than two factors, they are known as composite numbers. So जिन numbers के 2 से ज़्यादा factors होते हैं, okay, they are known as composite number. And one most important, जो 1 है उसका एक ही factor है. So this is a very important point, so that I am making with the help of a, जो मैं start के साथ mention कर रही हूँ. So you must keep it in your mind. 1 is neither a prime number. 1 is neither a prime number. 1 is neither a prime number nor a composite number. यदि जो 1 है ना ही वो प्राइम नंबर है ना ही वो कंपोजिट नंबर है. क्यों? क्योंकि इसका सिर्फ कितने फैक्टर है? 1. सो दैट्स व्हाई 1 इज नाइदर अ कंपोजिट नंबर नॉर अ प्राइम नंबर. ओके, सो दीज आर द 3 मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स एंड यू मस्ट राइट इट इन योर नोटबुक्स. इसको अपनी नोटबुक्स में ज़रूर लिखिएगा. क्लियर? चलो, मूविंग नेक्स्ट. द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, द नेक्स्ट टर्म इज that is even numbers. Okay, so I hope everybody is very well aware that what are even numbers. Even numbers तो आपको क्लास 1-2 में जब आपको तभी आपको करवाए गए थे बेटा. So what are even numbers? So the numbers which are exactly divisible by 2 are known as even numbers. Okay, so what are the next is even numbers. The next is even numbers. So what are the even numbers? The numbers exactly divisible by 2. The numbers which are exactly divisible by 2. The numbers which are exactly divisible by 2. The numbers which are exactly divisible by 2 are even numbers. The numbers which are exactly divisible by 2 are even नंबर्स. ओके, जब 2 से पूरी तरह से डिवाइड हो जाएं, ओके, कोई भी नंबर 4 डिवाइडेड बाय 2, 2 2s are 4. ओके, 404, 2 2s are 4, 0, bring down. ओके, 2 0s are 0, then 4, 2 2s are 4. देखिए, कोई भी नंबर जो कि 2 से पूरी तरह से डिवाइड हो जाता है, दैट मीन्स कोई भी डिविडेंड नहीं बचता, दे आर नोन एज इवन नंबर. Next is odd numbers. Okay, the next is odd numbers. Okay, what are odd numbers? The numbers which are not divisible by 2 are odd numbers. जो numbers 2 से डिवाइड नहीं हो सकते बेटा, they are known as odd numbers. So the numbers which are divisible by 2, जो 2 से डिवाइड होते हैं उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? even numbers. And the numbers which are not divisible by 2, दैट इज ऑड नंबर. सो देखिए ऑड नंबर कौन से होंगे, 1 हो गया, 3 हो गया. सो यू जस्ट राइट इट इन योर नोटबुक. ओके, सो ऑड नंबर्स कौन कौन से हुए, 1, 3, 7, 5, 9. Okay, so these all are the 11, 13, 15, 17. So these all are the odd numbers. Okay, so the numbers which are not divisible by 2 are odd numbers. Okay, so you must write. Okay, so if you want to write the example, so you can example भी लिख सकते हैं यहाँ पे आप. You can write 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 and so on. For here you can write in the example like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15 and so on. Okay, so जो numbers 2 से exactly divisible होते हैं they are odd even numbers, and which the numbers which are not exactly divisible by 2 they are known as odd numbers. Okay, चलिए. Now these 4 terms, even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers, composite number, they are very important. Okay, now by using these 4 terms we are going to solve the next exercise, that is exercise 7.2. So let's begin with the exercise 7.2, which is given at page number 76. So all of you kindly open your books at page number 76, that is exercise 7.2. So now I am beginning with the exercise 7.2. Exercise 7.2. Okay, चलिए. So the first question from exercise 7.2 is write down all the prime numbers less than 30. So 30 से छोटे जितने भी prime numbers हैं we have to write that. So write down all the prime numbers less than 30. So what are prime numbers? So prime numbers are those numbers which have only 2 factors. So जिन numbers के सिर्फ 2 factors होते हैं they are known as prime numbers. So in question number 1 we have to write down all the prime numbers which are less than 30. और prime numbers क्या होता है? The numbers which have only 2 factors they are known as prime numbers. तो लिखिए, आप फर्स्ट का सॉल्यूशन लिखिए. Prime numbers less than 30 are prime numbers less than 30 are, okay, that is 2, 3, 5, 7, not 9, 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, okay, and after 13 it will be 17, then 17 के बाद 19, okay, 21, 22, 23, they all have 23, okay, 23 is there, then it's 29. देखिए जितने भी आपको काउंटिंग दिमाग में सोचनी होगी, ठीक है. So all the prime numbers less than 30 are these. This is 1, 2, sorry, not 1. 1 is not a prime number, neither a composite number. So the numbers less than prime numbers are, that is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23 and 29. देखिए जितने भी numbers हैं इन सब numbers के सिर्फ 2 factors हैं. So that's why they all are prime numbers. Okay. चलिए, moving next to the second one. So the question number 2 is write down all the prime numbers between 75 and 100. Now we have to write down all the prime numbers between 75 and 100 are 75 और 100 के बीच के जितने भी प्राइम नंबर्स हैं, so now we have to write it. Okay, so let's write down. Okay, so let's write down. So the prime numbers between that means जिनके दो से जिनके सिर्फ 2 factors हैं. Okay, so the prime numbers between 75 and 700 are 76 is not a prime number, 77, 78, that is 79. After 79, 80, 81, 82, 83. 83 is also there. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. Then it will be 89. Okay. 89 के बाद और कौन से होंगे? 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 97. So all the prime numbers between 75 and 100 are 79, 83, 89 and 97. Clear? So these are the prime numbers between 75 to 100. Chaliye. Next, the question number 3 is, write down all the composite numbers between 20 and 30. So now we have to write down the composite numbers between 20 to 30. So what are composite numbers? The number which has more than 2 factors. जिनके 2 से ज़्यादा factors होते हैं, they all are composite numbers. So लिखिए, composite numbers between composite numbers. This is composite numbers between 20 and 30 are. Composite numbers between 20 and 30 are, देखिए 20 के बाद 21 के 2 से ज़्यादा फैक्टर हैं, 22 also has more than 2 factors, 23 no, 24 से okay, 24 is also composite number, 25 is also composite number, 26 is also composite number, 27 is also composite number, 28 is also composite number, but 29 no, then 30. So all the composite numbers between 20 and 30 are 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27 and 28. So these all are the composite numbers between 20 and 30. So this is the solution for question number 1 and 2. तो देखिए बस आपको याद रखना, प्राइम नंबर्स दे हैव ओनली 2 factors and composite numbers are those which has more than 2 factors. Clear? So you can pause it here and note it down in your notes. Moving next to the question number 4. We are moving to the next question, that is question number 4. The question number 4 is, which of the following numbers are prime and which are composite? देखो क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 में हमने कुछ प्राइम नंबर्स और कंपोजिट नंबर्स दिए मिक्स करके, उसमें से हमें आइडेंटिफाई करके वी हैव टू सेपरेट द प्राइम नंबर्स एंड कंपोजिट numbers. So the question number 4, the certain numbers that are given here is, so we have to separate them: 101, 102, 105, 109, 112, 113, then 120, then 121, okay, then after this 123, 127, and the last is 131. So these are the certain numbers that are given in the book, and we have to identify the composite numbers from this. and the prime numbers. तो prime numbers पहले ढूंढते हैं. So first of all let's find out the prime numbers. So prime numbers कौन से numbers होते हैं class? The prime numbers are those numbers which have only two factors. So इसमें से कौन सा होगा? 101. Yes, 101 is a prime number. Next 102 no, 105 no, 109 okay. Yes, it is also a prime number क्योंकि इसका 1 और 109 के अलावा कोई फैक्टर नहीं होगा. Okay, after 109 12 no, 13 yes, 113 120 no, 121 no, 123 no, 127 yes, it is also a prime number. Next is 131. Okay, so these numbers 101, 109, 113, 127, they all have more than two factors. So they have only two factors. That's why they are the prime numbers. Okay, चलिए moving next. Okay, तो अलग देखिए इसमें हमें क्या ढूंढना है. The second thing that we need to find out is composite numbers. Okay, so we have to find the composite numbers as well. So बाकी बचे क्या हुए? They are composite numbers. So this is 102, then 105, then 112, 120, 121, 123, then 101. So these are the composite numbers. So prime numbers are 101, 109, 113, 127 and 131, whereas composite numbers are 102, 105, 112, 120, 121 and 123. Okay, so these are composite numbers and prime numbers. Okay, चलिए. The next is question number 5. Next is question number 5. Okay, the question number 5 is, give two prime numbers whose difference is 3. Give two prime numbers whose difference is 3. Okay, so we have to find the prime numbers. हमें दो ऐसे prime numbers बताने हैं जिनका difference 3 हो, जिनको अगर हम आपस में माइनस करेंगे you will get 3. Okay, so देखिए ऐसे दो हैं. Okay, so if you subtract, okay, that is देखो 2 is a prime number and 5 is also a prime number. So if you subtract 5 minus 2, that will be 3. दोनों प्राइम नंबर्स हैं. ओके, एंड द डिफरेंस इज 3. ओके, इसके अलावा देखिए 17 माइनस 4. और देखिए 2 प्राइम नंबर्स उन्होंने पूछा. 5 माइनस 2 इज 3. इसके अलावा 17 माइनस 13, दैट इज वे 4. ओके, इसके अलावा देखिए और भी होंगे बेटा, बट मैं देखिए क्वेश्चन में सिर्फ 2 पूछा है. सो वी विल राइट डाउन. ओके, दैट इज सॉल्यूशन इज 5 and 2 are prime numbers whose difference is 3. So 5 and 2 are prime numbers whose difference is 3. Okay, इन दोनों को माइनस करेंगे you will get 3. Next is question number 6. Okay, the question number 6 is, write two odd numbers which are prime as well as odd. तो हमें 2 odd numbers लिखने हैं जो कि prime भी हों and they are also odd. So the 2 numbers which are prime as well as odd. तो देखिए बहुत सारे हैं. differences, the two numbers that are odd as well as their prime, like 5 and 7. Okay, बहुत सारे हमारे पास 5 and 7 is there. Okay, they are odd numbers as well. 13 and 17 is also there. Okay, 11 is also there. So they all are odd numbers. ये सबके सब odd numbers हैं. They are not divisible by 2 and they are prime numbers as well. Okay. So these are numbers which are odd numbers as well as prime numbers. The next is, okay, the next is question number 7. Write two pairs of prime numbers which differ by 2. हमें अब 2 pairs लिखने, पहले हमने 1 pair लिखा था. So we have to write the 2 pairs whose difference is 2. तो 2 के साथ देखिए मिल जाएंगे, बहुत काफ़ी हैं. So 2 pairs whose difference is 2. So let's begin with the 7th one. Okay, let's begin with the question number 7. 2 pairs whose, this question is 2 pairs of prime numbers which differ by 2. तो 2 pairs बताने हैं prime numbers के जिनका difference क्या आता है 2. So it can be question number 7. So 7 minus 5 is equal to 2. 7 minus 5, they both are prime numbers and their difference is 2. Okay, then 13 minus 11, that is also 2. So these are the 2 pairs whose difference is 2. These are the 2 pairs of prime numbers. So देखिए solution 7 and 5, comma 13 and 11. Okay, so these are the 2 pairs of prime numbers whose difference is 2. Moving next to the 8th one. The 8th is, express 32 as a sum of 2 prime numbers. How many pairs of such prime numbers are possible? So now we have to express 32 as a sum of 2 prime numbers. तो 2 prime numbers का हमें pair बनाना है. So we have to pair 32. We have to find a pair, okay, of 2 prime numbers whose sum is 32. How many pairs of such prime numbers are possible? So ऐसे कितने prime numbers के pairs हैं जो possible हैं? So whose sum is 32. So let's think about it. Okay, तो लिखिए. देखिए 2 pairs. Okay, so we have to write the 2 pairs, okay, of prime numbers whose sum is 32. So if you add 29 and 3, if we add 29 and 3, they both are prime numbers, and if we add them you will get 32. Okay, similarly if we add 19 and 13, okay, they both are prime numbers and their sum is also 32. So these are the 2 pairs of prime numbers whose sum is 32. So I'm just writing the solution here. That is 29 and 3, 19 and 13. So these are the 2 pairs of prime numbers whose sum is 32. Chalo. Moving next to the question number 9. Write the smallest prime number and the write the smallest prime numbers greater than each of the following numbers. Okay. Okay. So that means देखिए question में थोड़ा सा अलग सा है. So हमें जो हमारे पास नंबर्स दिए हुए हैं उसमें हमें बताना है सबसे छोटा प्राइम नंबर बताना है इस नंबर का, बट इनसे बड़ा होने चाहिए. सो दैट मीन्स यू हैव टू जस्ट सिंपली टेल द नेक्स्ट प्राइम नंबर ऑफ द गिवन दिस नंबर. जो भी हमारे पास नंबर्स दिए हुए हैं इनके बाद जो नेक्स्ट प्राइम नंबर आएगा दैट विल बी द स्मॉलेस्ट प्राइम नंबर. ओके, एंड यू हैव टू राइट द नेक्स्ट प्राइम नंबर ऑफ द गिवन नंबर्स. तो देखिए द क्वेश्चन नंबर इज 9. So you have to write down the prime numbers which are greater than this number, but वो छोटे भी होने चाहिए अगले वाले prime number से. Okay? So देखिए, that simply you have to tell the next prime number after 3. So what will be the next prime numbers after 3? That is 5, after 8. The next prime number after 8 is 11. 10 is not a prime number. After 25. So after 25 it can be 29. Next 39. Okay, then it can be 41. तो आप इसी के सामने ऐसे ऐसे लिखते जाइए बेटा, एंड यू विल गेट द आंसर. ओके, इसी के नीचे आप लिखते जाइए. ओके ओके, आफ्टर दिस द नेक्स्ट इज where is it? Okay, I'll just write the question first. This is 55. So 55 के बाद next prime number कौन सा होगा? That is 59. This is 59. And after 55 the next prime number is 77. 77 के बाद next prime number, that will be 79. Next 84, that will be 89, and after 90, so that can be 97. That can be 96. That will be 97. Not can be, it will be. Okay. So this 3 के बाद next prime number is 5. After 8, 11, 25, 29, 39, 41, 55, 59, 77, 79, 84, 89 and 98, 97. Okay. So this is the solution of question number 9. And with this I am just ending the session here as well. So this was from today's session class. So I'll see you again very soon in your next session. So till then everybody have a great day.